first away victory of the season for Eddie Howe and his men. Robbie Mustoe, Robbie Earle, Rebecca Lowe here with you in the studio. Looks like Newcastle United are finding their rhythm at last. It does. It's surprising that's just their first win on the road, but emphatic way to do it. Despite not at times having all the possession and maybe as much control, they looked a lot more dangerous in the attacking third. And I would just point to two players, Bex, where Malik Chow signed for Newcastle, $46.5 million from AC Milan. Looks like an incredible signing. The goals are a bonus, but how he defends and his part he plays in defence. Then you go at the other end, Thierno Barry, $37 million from Villarreal, where he just looks short of the quality that's required. And those two were a contrast in the two teams where just at the top end of the pitch, Newcastle had just far too much. The Thierno Barry story, it really feels like is a real human story because, as you said during that second half when he got taken off there after he thought he'd got the goal, but it was ruled out for handball by him, the fans still applauded him because they can see that he's trying. Yeah. But I think you said he's just, like you just said, he's just not good enough and there's nothing you can do about that.
Well, I mean, he's still young, there's room for improvement, but when you look at him, he's not a Premier League striker. Now, they spent a fair bit of money, $37.5 million. And all fans want, all they really want is a trier. And if you look like you're running around, you're trying your hardest to do the right things, you look disappointed when things don't go well, his goal is disallowed, his head's in his hands at the end of the game, then the fans see that and they feel it. They give him a round of applause, which is absolutely just. Sadly, unless things change, he's just not the answer for what they need as a striker.
So how does David Moyes manage him and the striking situation? Because it's hardly like they've got tons of good strikers.
Exactly. Well, Beto's a little bit more experienced, but they call Barry the baby Beto. It's another addition. I think at some point you might have to look at what we call the false nine now, whether that's an Njai, whether it's Jack Grealish, whether it's Alcaraz playing in that top position, who's a different kind of footballer who you can play off, and it gives you extra numbers in that area of the pitch, Rob.
But but doesn't it, again, like the importance of recruitment? Beto hasn't really done it. They buy another striker for an amount of money. Now they've got two strikers. So they go and play a false nine. They can get somebody else. They've got two strikers in that squad.
On the books,
sitting there, taking the money. They haven't played well. They're not going to bring any money back in, probably, if you sell them. So the players that you bring in are absolutely critical to how the team's going to do just for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, disappointment for Everton today, but Newcastle United win by 4-1. Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host of NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long, and for even more Premier League content from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock.